Welcome to the CX Mastery for SMEs, where we help businesses turn experiences into a competitive advantage. Most SMEs often say we put our customers first. But if you followed one customer through their full journey, the calls, the waiting, the confusion, sometimes the back and forth, would the customer honestly say that they feel at the center? Today, I would want us to break down what customer centricity really looks like in simple, very practical terms. And putting the customer at the center means designing our businesses around the needs of our customers, not around our internal processes. And it's not about saying it, it's about showing it every day at every interaction. And here are three big ways that we can show that we are really putting the customer at the center of everything that we do. The first thing is that we need to see everything through the customer's eyes. We need to ask ourselves, how does that step feel for the customer? Is this easy for the customer? Are we making them put in too much effort? Would I, if I was a customer, enjoy this process that we are taking our customers through? And when we see our businesses in the eyes of the customers, then we can be able to see where there is an opportunity for improvement. In customer-centric companies, look at the world, from the outside in. And this means shifting how they interact with the customers, focusing really on the customer, and this shift changes everything. It changes our systems, our processes, our conversations, the decisions that we make in our organizations. It changes our priorities as an organization when we see everything from the customer's eyes. The second way to show customers that we are putting them at the center of everything that we do is to listen, and to listen intentionally to what they are saying and to act on what we hear. And a customer-centric business doesn't wait for complaints. They listen. Such a business listens for clues. And that means the comments that the customers make casually, the questions they keep asking, the places they feel stuck, the frustrations they express during service, the moments they look confused or overwhelmed. And listening is not enough, we need to act on the insights that we get from the customers as we listen to what they are saying. And that's where the power is. The power is in acting. And small improvements then create big wins for us. When we listen and we act, then it means we are able to win the customer. They're able to see that we are putting them at the center of everything that they do. What is also very, very critical is to empower our people to do what is right for the customer. We can't put the customer at the center if our frontline staff isn't fully empowered. And what do I mean by empowerment? I mean that they have the ability to solve the problems without asking, let me ask the boss. We see a lot of that in organizations where people always have to consult their manager every time. Empowerment means that the staff are able to take initiative to make the customer's life easier. It means that the staff are able to show empathy instead of just using scripts. They are flexible. They are able to do it for the customer. They're able to solve for the customer. And customer centricity is not a value. It's not so much about having it as a value. It's really embedding customer centricity. Means embedding it into the culture of our organization. It's a way of thinking, it's a way of doing. And when our teams are fully aligned to the needs of the customer, when the whole organization is aligned around the customer, everything else then seems to flow within the organization. So putting the customer at the center isn't that complicated. It's about intentionality. It's about listening. It's about understanding. It's about designing our businesses around the needs of our customers. And when we do this, customers don't just buy from us. They stay with us. They bring others along. And therefore, what I'm really asking you as a business owner, as a business leader, have you put the customer at the center of everything that you do? And what does that look like every day? Thank you.